Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. If you enjoyed this review, please drop a like and please subscribe down below. I appreciate all the support from everybody. And we got something special here. One of my favorite brands. Well, let's take that back. I'm going to call it my favorite brand. I love Aime Dore. I love their clothing, what they do. And this is one of the best New Balances I have seen. Made in the USA for over 75 years. Aime Dore up top with the gold foil writing. New Balance, made in USA. It is a 993 Aime Dore. New Balance, no retail on the side. I believe these were 220 US. Inside we have plain paper, nothing really included with these. And this particular pair was a pre-order reservation back in 2024 in August, I will believe. I will make sure that's correct. Retail was 220 US, no tax in my state. With shipping came out to $232 US. This is what we are looking at today. Before we talk about the details, this theme came from last year's ALD Porsche collaboration resembling the 993. This is supposed to be the 993 Turbo. I will throw a photo up there of what ALD did with the 993. The 993 Turbo was released by Porsche in 1994 to 1998. It was a 3.6 liter flat six, the first turbocharged Porsche that ended up having an all-wheel drive system built onto it. I believe it started in the low range of 400 horsepower. By 1998, they were up to about 450 horsepower. And 0 to 60 in like 5.3 seconds. At that time, that was a fast car. I know people are going to criticize that speed now, but that's a little car history for you. And this is the 993 Turbo they did with the New Balance model 993. And it looks really, really, really good in this green. The camera's not doing it justice. In hand, they are pretty dark, but it almost reminds me of a really beautiful British racing green on like an Aston Martin. Really, really great. As you can tell, I might be a little bit of a car person. And we have the New Balance here in leather with stitching going around, entire dark green suede upper across. Little hints of leather and mesh across the upper in these panels. It looks really nice. The quality is great. And this is one of those shoes where you can tell the quality when you open the box, because the smell that comes out is more of a nice fresh fabric smell. Even though it has a smell like a strong odor to it, it doesn't smell chemically like a synthetic leather. It's really, really nice quality on these. Unfortunately, they are not releasing again. You're going to have to buy these on the aftermarket. I'm not quite sure how high they are. I know in this size, in a 12-13, they're close to 400, so they're pretty expensive now. 993 on the back in yellow, 993 patched in across the heel area with New Balance underneath in clear, translucent on that midsole, absorb system marked there on the midsole, and you have a little bit of cutting of the vintage white and this kind of concrete tan color, like a dune tan sand. It's a weird color, but it looks nice. There's your New Balance 993 outsole with a little hint of yellow and that white. And back to the heel, we have a little bit of marking here on this little heel tab area. Yellow, nice little pattern. Going around, medial has the same color blocking as the lateral side. If we go to the toe box, we have no perforation. As you notice, there are both tags on both shoes with the New Balance branding and their information. And then on one shoe, you do get a nice gold ALD metal hang tag. Yes, that is real metal, not plastic. Really nice quality, really well done. You get one pair of laces laced in here in white standard braided flat lace. Mesh green netting on the toe box with a little hint of yellow leather. Green mesh going up, and you can see the yellow leather lining. 993 underneath the New Balance made in USA on the tongue. You have a pair of black rope laces here, similar to a Nike SB lace. And then you have a nice gridded dark green lace, which I would probably end up throwing in here instead of the white. That's just me personally. Overall, I like the two extra laces that are included. Nice touch. And then we have the beautiful Aime Dore branding in that gold foil. I like the way that looks. It's really classy. It looks elegant. On the black insole, it's nice. It's simple. They could have overdone it, but they didn't. It's why I really like this brand. I think they really knock some things out of the park when they really put their design team to work. And there is your perforated looking, almost reminds me of a vintage leather or vintage leather racing gloves. Really, really, really cool. And if we bring up the other shoe, you can see mostly everything is the same. 993 on the tongue, New Balance placement, 993 in the back. The difference being you have ALD on the back here as opposed to 993. And then your insole is the same, Aime Dore with the gold foil writing. So in my opinion, this is one of the best New Balances I've seen, and I think it is the best New Balance that Aime Dore did. I know their first collaboration is iconic and the mismatched pair was really popular, but this one, in terms of quality, how it resembles, but once again, I'm also being a little biased because I'm a car person, so I love the campaign they did with this. I think they knocked it out the park. Let me know what you think of these down below. Am I hyping them up too much? I don't know. I think they're an amazing pair. But I'd love to hear your opinions. I'll try to answer back to everybody. I appreciate the support. Stick around. I have more content coming shortly. And I hope everybody has a great day. All right?